Joyride, 1957, a novel of intrigue by J.P. Wasmiller, chapter 168. Misty was up early for a big breakfast in the hotel's coffee shop. AJ and BJ joined her. The breakfast was a buffet type, and the three girls did themselves proud. Also at breakfast, to no one's surprise, was the man in the tall, dark suit, Veronica and the Times reporter, and Rebecca, the Israeli with the German. The latter two were sporting diamond wedding rings. Another customer was someone all should have recognized, but did not. It was the man from Texarkana, Ross. He was dining with a tall man in a cowboy hat, plaid shirt, and jeans. James was not too hungry and took the opportunity to drive over to the post office. He had wrapped all three of his current cups securely for mailing and mailed all three separately to himself, care of general delivery, one each to San Francisco, Oakland, and San Jose. He then drove the Dodge convertible down to La Jolla and walked along the edge of the cliff overlooking the ocean. There were palm trees and beautiful roses along with other tropical plants. Some of the palms were crossed, and he imagined they made letters. He saw V's, W's, X's, but no R's for rose. Nothing made sense and everything made sense. He had taken from Misty the Trail of Roses idea and awoke that morning figuring maybe the Trail of Roses could be construed as a rose line. He had spent a lot of time in Europe studying and traipsing along rose lines in Paris, London, and Edinburgh. But if he was in fact on a North American rose line, then where did it lead? The one in Europe did ended in several places. The most suspicious in Europe was Roslin Chapel in Edinburgh, where it was thought the 1362 AD travelers to Hudson's Bay in Canada and then to Alexandria, Minnesota area in America had embarked from. But it still all ran together. If there was indeed an American rose line, what was it for? The mission trail was continuous through California, but certainly wasn't a straight line. As for hiding any treasure, one mission was as good as another for doing that. No one mission stood out from the other. Well, maybe San Juan Capistrano because of the natural phenomena of the return of the swallows. But it still seemed a jumble to James. Cups everywhere, nothing else. No ark, no jewels. Well, that he saw anyway. No nervous priests. They all seemed as cool as the other. Even when pressured, they stayed calm as cucumbers.